Welcome back to the smartest year ever. No days off. Let's go. It's the day after Thanksgiving. Stores are packed and some lady just suplexed a stranger for a flat screen TV, and we call it Black Friday. But why? Sounds ominous. Sounds like it could be the title of a disaster movie, and in a way, that's how it started. Very first, Black Friday had nothing to do with shopping. It referred to a financial panic in 1869 when two Wall Street speculators, Gould and James Fisk, tried to corner the U.S. gold market, and their scheme collapsed. Prices crashed and the stock market plunged. Newspapers called it Black Friday, a day of financial ruin. But that meaning faded and the name lay dormant for almost a century until Philadelphia police revived it for a very different nightmare. In the 1950s and 60s, Philadelphia hosted the annual Army-Navy football game the Saturday after Thanksgiving. The Friday before it was chaos. Swarms of suburban shoppers and football fans all poured into the city. Traffic jammed, stores overflowed, and every cop in Philadelphia had to work overtime to keep the order. Officers started calling it Black Friday, their least favorite day of the year. Local merchants hated the term. Black Friday sounded gloomy, like an economic crash, not a shopping event. They tried and failed to rebrand it as Big Friday. The new name didn't stick, but the old one did, spreading slowly beyond Philadelphia through the 1970s and 80s. And that's when retailers pulled off a bit of linguistic judo. They spun the black from misery into money. Accountants used red ink for losses and black ink for profits. I'm in the red, you know. So retailers began claiming that the day after Thanksgiving was when their ledgers flipped from red to black. In reality, though, many retailers historically considered the entire final week before Christmas to be the true most profitable period of the year, undermining the idea that the Friday after Thanksgiving was the single day that profits flipped. But it was catchy marketing and it stuck. By the 1990s, Black Friday was synonymous with doorbusters, limited stock, and parking lot warfare. Then came the midnight openings, the 5 a.m. lines, and the 24-hour sales. Eventually, the chaos went digital with Cyber Monday, Black Friday week, and even Black November, until the term stopped being a day and became a season. According to the unofficial tally maintained by BlackFridayDeathCount.com, there have been 17 reported fatalities and 125 injuries linked to Black Friday shopping events since 2006 when they started keeping track. And those are stats as of Black Friday 2024. Thus, the ominous name Black Friday sort of fits, right? So there you have it. The name Black Friday has lived three very different lives. First, a financial crash, then a police complaint, and finally a marketing myth about profit. What began as a story of panic and exhaustion somehow became a national shopping holiday wrought with panic and exhaustion. Proof that misery can indeed be monetized. Good. Have you ever camped out for a Black Friday deal, pitched a tent in front of Best Buy in 2009? Let me know. Go check out my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Leave me a comment, rate, like, subscribe, and follow. I'd really appreciate that. You know what else I'd appreciate? I'd really appreciate you go checking out the short version I do of all these. You can find me across social media at Smartest Year Ever for that short 45-second condensed clip. And in the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalist. I will see you tomorrow in the Smartest Year Ever.